YouTube, what's going on guys? Chip here. Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Online video. Today we're taking a look at my very first Champions Path deck. Champions Path is a new mini set, just came out last Friday, and overall I would say the set is not great. It doesn't bring that much competitive value to the Pokemon TCG, but there are some unique cards, and you guys know I'm always going to try things out and at least give them a chance. And something that seemed pretty intriguing to me was the Alcremie VMAX. So I was in my buddy Celio Network's stream the other night, saw he was messing around with Alcremie VMAX with Porygon-Z, and I knew I had to give it a try myself as well. It seems like such a crazy combo with that crazy code ability, getting so many energies in play, and with Recycle Energy you can pop those pieces back so that you can just reuse that damage effectively every single turn. And here's the list I have right now for Alcremie VMAX. I don't think the deck is the most consistent. It's definitely not incredibly competitive, but man, there is something that just feels so good about going turn 2, 360 damage, knock literally anything in the format out. And that can very, very easily happen with this deck. We did it a few times on the stream the other night. And, you know, I just love the fact that there's a chance that that could happen. I think we built the deck just about as consistently as we can. I've messed around with the tweaks here and there. As of right now, we don't have a great Zamazenta counter, which is definitely a problem, I would say. You can Brave Blade it with Zacian V if you get 3 Aurora energies onto it, but we can't get through Metal Goggles. We don't have Tool Scrapper in this list, but other than Zamazenta V, I think that you can, you know, give yourself a good shot at most of the top decks in the format. And like I did say, guys, I originally played this deck over on my live stream. As always, twitch.tv/TrainerChip would encourage you guys to come check it out. We had a really good time with this. I actually ended up taking down a ton of tier 1 meta decks back to back to back, going on a pretty good win streak with this deck. Had a lot of fun building it and messing around with it, so I definitely recommend you guys come hang out with us over there on Twitch. And of course, as always, don't forget to click that subscribe button down below, ring that notification bell so you never miss a new Pokemon TCG Online video. And with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the game. Alright, Acre Felled it. It's a little weird, whatever that last half is. Yeah, we'll go ahead and see what they are playing. It is a fighting deck box. So I'm not really sure what a fighting deck box could lead to. Hand here, not the best, not the worst. Lots of good top decks, I would say. And that's kind of what we're banking on. Good top decks. That's one of them. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead and just get an evolution out. I'll go ahead and do this reveal. I guess I'm saying reveal as little information as possible, but I'm literally going to calm for the Porygon right away, so... They're letting me know I have a good deck, but... No, sir, indeed, you are the one that has a good deck. I guess it's probably like Sandaconda Colossal, something like that. If I had to guess. Could just go with Crobat here, try to draw some cards. It does see us more than Zacian does, technically, so I'll do that. And I'm going to go ahead and attach this here. Yeah, that sees us more cards than Zacian. And that's not a Zacian. Okay. This is fine, though. This is actually a really good hand if we top deck, like, Incense or Communication, which is, you know, 2 cards we just got out of our deck, but also we could hit really good cards off the Hapu. So I'm pretty fine with this start for sure. And, yeah, I'm betting this is going to be like Sandaconda Colossal. Could be something else. Maybe the Rhyperior Welder box. Let's see. This communication should give us a pretty good idea, and it is, ding ding ding, we have a winner, Sandaconda. Okay, feel okay about this. I mean, we're kind of basically trying to do the same thing, right? Except I just have a lot more moving pieces. I got to play energies from hand, not from the discard pile. And, you know, we got to get a stage 1 in play in addition to our stage 2. But luckily for us, our, you know, attacker one-shots their attacker. Their attacker does not one-shot our attacker. So we've got that going for us, if nothing else. And they're just going with a Hapu. Not the ideal turn 1 supporter, I would say. Especially since they don't even have a Roly-Coly on the bench. I think I probably would have liked to have seen them go for a Hapu before playing Communication, right? Because then you kind of know, yeah, see, they just discard a Sandaconda. Maybe they could have kept another piece and then Communicationed afterwards for a Roly-Coly. Yeah. And now they don't have a Roly-Coly. Reset stamp from 6 to 6. That's a feels bad, man. But it gets us into Rare Candy Porygon plus the Dedenne/Research, whichever we would prefer. And I think I'm going to just go with Dedenne because that means we can... It's our one Dedenne, right? But it means we can play a supporter on the other side of things. They're going to go ahead and Crobat. Okay, that makes sense. That's why they would play Reset Stamp if they know they're going to play Crobat for turn. So that makes sense. Can't discredit them for that. And Dedenne, geez, they are like, please, I need a Roly-Coly. There they go. Roly-Coly is here, but they have not discarded any energy cards yet. All right. Okay. Rare Candy, Porygon. Let's go ahead and do this. Accelerate to the active, discard a Hapu, and I'm just going to go ahead and drop Dedenne. Because we can find Research our Hapu on the other end of it and see a bunch more cards this turn. There is a couple energies. There is a Research as well. I can go ahead and get down an Alcremie. I don't think we're going to be needing Zacian. I'll go ahead and put this down just in case they ever wanted to gust it. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Almost whiff, but never whiff. Get the VMAX here. And that's going to be a turn 2 knockout. And I honestly partly expect them to just concede here. I wouldn't blame them. There's no way they're knocking this out. There's no real response for them. We do lose a Aurora Energy to this, but we've still got Basic Psychic in the deck plus Horror Psychic energies, and I mean that's what this deck aims to do. If we can do that turn 2 every game, we're just never gonna lose. The problem can be getting to that point where we can do that turn 2 every game, but as you can see, like, it's pretty powerful. Next turn we get Rare Candy, Evolve, we can, you know, get these recycles back in play. We have Quick Ball away top deck, Communication for second VMAX, and then we just go Research and just go from there. So, yeah. Oh, and they're just going to have to go for the Beak Catch, potentially here. That is not a winning play, my friends. Not loving this one. Not loving this spot for you, bud. And you can see the, like, when we pull off this combo, like, there is not a lot that is going to be knocking this out the next turn. Oh, and it is just the Beak Catch. Okay. No Rare Candy, no Colossal, no Supporter. So I wonder what they get here. Do they get Rare Candy Colossal, or do they just get a Research? I probably just get a Research, honestly. Alright, so let's go ahead and just execute our plan exactly how we said we would. Alcremie. Boom. Put this back. Boom. VMAX. Oops, not you. We actually could use this to thin the deck out a little bit so we draw more energy. That might have... I guess, well, we're still thinning the deck out. I don't know really what I'm saying. Never mind. Ignore me. Recycle. Recycle. I guess it's probably always optimal to just throw them on the active, because if we whiff but we get another recycle, we can just retreat into something else. That's probably optimal, right? Thankfully, we don't whiff. We never whiff. That's not true. We whiff often. I've done that so many times where I accidentally discard the card that I'm trying to attach next. I need to attach Aurora Energy as my last card whenever I'm using this attack. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Alright, well, I have to discard more energies than I would like. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Because of my own mistakes. But, you know, when we make mistakes, sometimes we gotta live with them. When we make mistakes, sometimes we got to live with them. That is enough to close out the game. We know they play Reset Stamp, though, so a Stamp to 2 could be a little sketchy. We're down like all of our supporters almost. We've got 1 research and 2 Hapu left. So yeah, Reset Stamp can definitely be a scary card for our deck. There's the Rare Candy into Colossal. Let's see what else they hit us with. I'm assuming that's what they got off the stamp. Off the Beat Catch. I think they're just trying to buy time here. And I don't blame them. You gotta do what you gotta do. I could have thinned some cards out here. Oh yeah. Let's see what they send up. If we just get a Psychic Energy or another Recycle Energy off of the Hapu here. Oh wait, no. Okay, they're just gonna scoop. I don't think we could have won that turn, but I don't see how they're ever gonna win that game. We could have Hapu'd there, gotten an energy, gotten an attack off, knocked out Colossal, and just gone from there. But yeah, GG star opponent. You can kind of just see what can happen whenever this deck gets set up on turn 2 and just starts steamrolling your opponent's potential setup. All right, Soda 1111 Mega Charizard deck box. So don't really know what that means. It definitely does not mean that they are playing Mega Charizard because, you know, that would be an expanded deck, and we're playing the standard format, so it doesn't quite work like that. We do win the flip, so we'll go ahead and opt to go first. Kind of a tough hand here. Kind of tough. Capture Energy down, Porygon maybe. We could get... There's several decent top decks here. Communication, Quick Ball, Incense. Mad Party. Interesting. Okay. So we'll go ahead and Capture Energy here. I'll just get the Porygon. I mean, because if we get Rare Candy, we can take a knockout with Sweet Splash this coming turn, I guess. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Sometimes I think it's better to like just concede we're not going to get turn 2 Porygon and just get Zacian in instances like that. But in this instance, since Sweet Splash can take a prize for us, and maybe we could force a, you know, 8 prize game, you know, force them to knock out this, then 2 VMAXs. I think it's totally okay. And yes, the Mad Party begins. I wonder if they have, yep, I was going to say, I wonder if they have a way to scoop up the Dedenne or move it. Okay, a little giant bomb. That's pretty interesting. And the reset stamp. I wonder why they would do that. I had 6 cards in my hand, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Interesting decision, I would say. Quite interesting. Quite interesting indeed. Alright. There's a bunny. And yeah, I mean, we're just going to look to hit him with the Sweet Splash this turn. Quick Ball probably, I don't know, we'll see what we top deck. Probably just going to Quick Ball away Alcremie VMAX. Or we'll probably Quick Ball away Boss and just commit to Research. Attach here. Research. Hopefully get Rare Candy Porygon. Because that also will not trigger the Giant Bomb. Porygon's a fine draw there. I mean, I guess I also could just go with Crobat, draw a few cards here like that. Like attach, evolve Crobat for 4, then go with Research maybe. Then I'm committing to like hopefully hitting, I guess I have to hit Rare Candy Porygon anyway, right? Okay, this is fine. We'll do it. Yeah, this seems better. I mean, also we could get Hapu here, which finds us more cards potentially, but we do just get the Porygon, which is all good and fine. We'll get this guy down. Okay. Setting up pretty well. The Mad Party, though, feels like it could be a tough matchup for us. We have to take 6 KOs. We are already down a boss's orders. Ooh, but Horror Psychic Energy actually is pretty good for us, right? Like, if I put 2 here, they can't necessarily just like KO us, which is really good. I'm going to hold off on attaching this one because I might want to put a third Horror Psychic Energy here, to be honest. And yeah, we'll just ditch the 1 energy G-Max Whisk off of the active. Keep this one in play. And take our first prize. Yeah, Horror Psychic Energy is a big deal. Really big deal for us. And I just processed as well. Research is probably like the best prize to take there. So there's the energy, and yeah, if they're attacking with Bunnelby here, if they don't have something like Crushing Hammer, ooh, bye-bye Bunnelby, and that could just be the game. Actually, it is just the game, because all we have to do is... Oh, they didn't even knock us out. Okay, yeah, that's just, it's GG's. Poor little Dedenne. Didn't stand a chance. R.I.P. Alright, Romnick to Jason, Charizard VMAX deck box, Charizard VMAX sleeves. Could be the saucy Charizard VMAX deck. I don't know, pretty cool to see them rocking the Champion's Path sleeve set. Don't hate it, don't hate it. All right. Not a great hand, but not the worst, and it is a Zacian deck. All right. It could just be a deck that's using Zacian for draw. Hopefully. Okay. Never mind. I was going to say, it looks like that is the case, but no. It's probably just ADPZ. So, never mind. They're going to go ahead and attach the water. Might seem weird, but it's actually the correct play because they do play, of course, multiple energy switch. So, getting the water in play, they can energy switch it to the Arceus, Dialga, Palkia, GX, and these metal energies that go to the discard pile can be recovered via Metal Saucer. The water energy, however, cannot be recovered. So yeah, hopefully this means our Alcremie V is safe. Hopefully. Hoping for like a top deck of Pokemon Communication here, I think, would be ideal. Okay. We do have our other VMAX in the deck. Oh, man. Can't lose too many of these guys. I definitely can't research this turn. There's just, like, no way. Okay. We'll take the Hapu. Porygon. Can we win this game with 1 VMAX, I think is my question here. I guess what I could do is go like this. Losing Weakness Guard energy is a little bad as well. But we could take this, because we can calm back the Alcremie VMAX. And just get Zacian. Oh, wait. Yeah, and then we lose Porygon, but we have Rare Candy in hand already. Okay. We'll just do that. Kind of a tough call, I think. Kind of tough. I don't think I can lose 2 Alcremie Vs in a turn. Don't think I can do it. Hapu's pretty good. Pretty good. I didn't bench Porygon. I don't want to fill my bench. I'd love to have a spot for Alcremie V plus Dedenne potentially this coming turn. So if that happens, that's nice. Pretty good. And the thing is, we really do only necessarily need 1 Porygon in play, because if we just draw a bunch of our energies, we can, like, get them all in play. Yeah, and they're going to go ahead and abandon the Zamazenta strategy. Shouldn't be too effective since they've already got 6 prizes in play. So I think that is generally correct. Though our most effective way to hit Zamazenta right now is indeed Brave Blade. So got to keep that in mind. So looks like they just have to grab Dedenne. Maybe a weak hand again here. Well, they've not that. It can't be that bad, I guess, because they're getting Altered Creation off on the following turn. So definitely can't be that bad. Ooh, prize the other ADP. Not that that's super relevant, but they definitely would have grabbed it there to discard with this Dedenne that I'm assuming is going to hit the field. Maybe? Crobat. Interesting. General rule of thumb there, no reason for them to have retreated, right? Because you can always retreat. So you might as well wait to retreat until you draw the cards. Now, obviously, they would have still wanted to retreat to use the Metal Saucer, and they're probably going to want to retreat anyway, but there's just no reason to, you know? It's just kind of a general sequencing thing. Oh, that is a brutal Marnie. Brutal, brutal Marnie. Our hand was very good. And now I hang my head in sadness. Crushing Hammer, why not? Ultra Creation. That's promising. Porygon plus Quick Ball one time. Porygon. No Quick Ball. Man, and we have to discard 2 Recycles. I wish Recycle just went back to your hand if it was ever discarded. That would be so good. But maybe unrealistic. I guess I don't have to take this Alcremie, right? Because I can Capture Energy 1 down. So that's fine. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and put these active. Oh, I guess what I could do here, I could actually do something kind of cute. I could retreat. Yeah, this is good. This denies them from taking 2 prizes, force them to have a boss to take 2 prizes, right? We go ahead and put these on Zacian. We can always retreat them off. Yeah, this is good. And we Intrepid Sword. Not going to play the Horror Psychic Energy because that, you know, gives them an opportunity to say, oh, they have a bad hand. I'm not going to Marnie them, whereas since we'd already played the Hapu, they could definitely assume that this last card in hand is a research. So no reason to play the Horror Psychic Energy. If we get Marnied, it is what it is. Not the end of the world. But yeah, I think this was big here. If we leave Alcremie active, all they need is an energy. They take 3 prizes. Now we're forcing them to either switch and attack with Zacian this turn, with an energy to get a knockout, to get any prizes here, or we're forcing them to have boss's orders. So we're just forcing them to find more pieces, and there's no downside to this at all. We're not attacking this turn. We're using Intrepid Sword regardless. Even if they do get the boss KO, we can still just send up Zacian, retreat it off as a pivot, or, you know, discard the energies like we would normally anyway. So no downside play by any means. Okay. And if we just get this response KO, they don't have much else set up. I think it will be hard for them to, you know, close out the game on the following turn. They're already down at least, yeah, 2 Metal Saucers. So I'm feeling fine. Feeling pretty fine with this. Send up Alcremie V. Okay. Let's see here. Definitely want you in play. You guys go here. I guess it doesn't matter where the Recycle Energies go, right? Now the question is, how do we play the rest of this hand out? I could play the Hapu. I guess I play the Hapu. Yeah, I should have done that probably before anything else. Alright, we get Weakness Guard. Capture's fine. Losing a boss, not the end of the world. But we do go get Dedenne. We find the Weakness Guard. Weakness Guard definitely has to come in play. I'm trying to figure out, because, like, this finds us the VMAX, which is a piece we definitely need. This finds us Dedenne. So which one do we put down? Aurora Energy. I think we just have to put the Capture Energy in play, and we have to draw into another Aurora or a Horror Psychic Energy, which is not super unreasonable that we would do. And I'll go ahead and thin a Porygon out here. I could have... Oh, no, I took the Capture off the Hapu. That's right. All right. Okay. I think I figured the best line out there. We just have to get a Psychic Energy, an energy that provides Psychic typing. We got 1 Horror and 2 Aurora. Lots of cards we're drawing here. If we don't get it here, we just lose probably. Oh my goodness. Okay. We almost lost. I probably should have gotten rid of Quick Ball because Communication isn't out to get next VMAX. But, yeah. Okay, so we got to discard 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. All the ones on the bench. Feel fine with that. And hope they don't win this turn. They could win. They could definitely win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what? I'm not even counting correctly. It's a little late for me, I'm not going to lie. Okay. This is fine. Take a couple prizes. We do have a boss's orders, so if they don't, you know, get to a position where they're taking a knockout this turn, we can boss and knock out like a Zacian that they put 2 energies on or something like that. So I think we're in a fine position. It's going to be close, though. It's going to be close. Gonna be close for sure. I guess getting the other VMAX in play doesn't really matter. I guess, no, that's not true. It does matter because we might want to retreat this one into this one if this one takes a bunch of damage this turn, right? We probably have to do that. So having an out to get the VMAX is good. But we just have research in hand as well. But yeah, I mean, it's just going to depend here. If they are attacking into us, then we probably go with research. If they are just intrepid sorting, then we're going to chase whatever they put energy on. So we've got options. We've got plays. We've got the plays. Marnie. That's a big Marnie. We are down a good amount of energies. Yikes. Well, we have a lot of research left, but one is on the bottom of the deck at least. At least one. Yeah, Marnie can be tough for this deck, for sure. It's going to be close, though. I don't think it's over. I think we can still win, for sure. Especially since they just attached to the active already. They, like, committed their attach return. That's, like, very good for us. There's the Duraludon. Maybe they'll go with an attack with that this turn? Maybe. No. Intrepid Sword. Research. Research one time. So we don't even knock this out. If we're not knocking this out, how are we ever winning? They need 1 Metal Saucer plus Attach plus Boss. And that's game. I mean, we know we have a research at the bottom of the deck, so I think I should shuffle the deck, right? Yeah, 2 research there. All these energies, why can't I have just a few of you, please? Yeah, I mean, we have basically 2 outs out of 13 cards, which is, or sorry, 12 cards, which is really not great. So I'm just going to pop back the Recycle. Just hit him for 60. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, yeah. There's the Saucer. Energy Switch Boss or Attach Boss is game. We do have the Weakness card, so that will save us potentially. Please? No? Don't do it to me. No. Just give the cake a chance, man. Just give the cake a chance. That's the thing. You gotta love ADPZ. I'm forced to play these 2 prize Pokemon in order to just keep up with the speed. They just get to totally ignore the whole point of my deck and close things out. Well, had some fun with this deck today for sure. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to click subscribe if you have not subscribed. What are you doing? Click subscribe, and thank you guys so much for the love. I'm going to get out of here. Until next time.